It's important that when you're a slob, you still go to the toilet because slobs still have bodily functions.
Ew!
It's important that even when you're a slob, you still eat and drink because slobs still need energy to do slobby stuff. It's extremely important that slobs still get drugs, namely caffeine. If slobs don't get their drugs, they'll never break free from their slobby cells. Cool. It's important that slobs don't eat too much. Very easy as a slob to get really fat. Not that being fat's a bad thing, but obesity is bad for your health. Every slob should keep this in mind. Yay for slobs. As a new member of Slob Society, it's always important to keep up appearances, because whilst you may be still a slob at heart, no one needs to know. The way to do that? Iced coffee. Slobs don't eat at the table, they eat on the sofa in their dressing gown. People can't know that you're being a slob, so make sure you keep the curtains shut. It's important to keep clean even as a slob, because infections aren't healthy. You can still fulfill your slobby duties whilst clean. Despite popular belief, slobs should still shower, but to maintain your slob status, make sure to only wash your body, but not your hair. It's important to be a bit stinky, but you still want friends. There's a level of acceptable stench for a slob. Below a 5, okay, but anywhere from 5 to 10, you're pushing the boundaries a little bit. I say my top half, currently a 4. Bottom half, probably a 7. So that's an average of 5.5, I think. So that means it's time to shower. And just like that, Slob has been transformed. But she's still a slob. Doesn't matter if she's washed or not. Slobs don't change. Slobs should always get dressed. That is rule number 1 of slob school. Because if you don't get dressed, what are you really doing? But there are a few key rules to know how to dress like a slob. Here they are. Getting dressed directly from the washing line or a pile of clothes is perfectly acceptable. Oh, and don't forget to neatly organise your dirty clothes in a nice pile. Not in a laundry basket though, of course. The other thing to remember is that as a slob, you'll probably get a bit fatter. So it's important to wear stretchy clothes at all times. This might include tracksuit bottoms or leggings, the comfiest of slob attire. As a slob, you'll need to re-tie your hair, but don't brush it before you do so, because that would be defeating your whole slob status. Just undoing it and casually tying it back up. So it looks like you've put some effort in, but also not too much. And my towel's about to fall down. Perfect. Just enough effort to still maintain my membership at the Slob School. Now, a lot of Slob students ask me the same questions about getting ready. Number 1, should I put deodorant on? Yes, you should always put deodorant on because friends and family are important. And you won't have any friends, you'll still have family, but they won't want to spend time with you if you smell. Be as a slob is, not as a slob does. The slob motto. Don't be as a slob is, just be as a slob does. It's important to make sure you recite that hymn every day, just to let everybody know that you still preach the slob. Now, although you should always put deodorant on, moisturiser? No. Because slobs don't moisturise. You should always make sure to take your tablets though, even as a slob, because health and medicines are important. Make sure to take them with just enough fluid to wash it down, but not too much as to hydrate you. Slobs teeter the boundary between health and death. Don't be as a slob is. That's one of the cardinal rules to being a slob. We're healthy enough to be alive, but not healthy enough to be dead. Because you can't be a slob if you're dead. Magic. You don't want people thinking you've got your life together, do you? 3 large sips should be enough. Have you taken your multivitamins? No? Good, because slobs should never take multivitamins. They're not good for slobs. Remember what being a slob is. Healthy enough to be alive, but not healthy enough to be dead. Being a slob is all about looking like you've got your shit together, but not really having your shit together. So when you leave the house, it's important to look like you're having fun, but it's also important for people to know that you don't have any style. So wearing horizontal stripes, good idea. The look is nearly complete. And just like that, you're ready to never leave the house.